Hi, good afternoon. I'm with Dr. Sunil Navagin, who is a cancer specialist, surgical oncology at Apollo Hospitals, Bangalore. And today we are going to talk on cancer surgeries. And the doctor will be talking on the aspects of how to handle a suspected diagnosis of cancer and why, how, and when of cancer surgery. So please do watch the full session and share your comments so that we will reply to all your queries. Doctor, over to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. So, good afternoon, everybody. In this talk, we would like to deal with the two aspects. The first topic would be how to handle a suspicion or a diagnosis of cancer, and the next half will be dedicated to why, when, and how of cancer surgeries. So, where nowadays there is an increasing trend of people being diagnosed with cancer. We are having better investigations and people are seeking early medical care. So there is an increasing trend of diagnosis. Nowadays we are diagnosing cancer more often than we did some 10 years back. But the trauma and the skepticism associated with the diagnosis is still there. So whenever there is a suspicion of a patient having a cancer, the family goes into emotional turmoil and they start finding ways how to deal with it. And more often than not, they are confused. So I would like to share with you how to handle this situation. So and there are 2 to 3 things that you should understand when there is a suspicion or there is a diagnosis of cancer. Nowadays, most of the cancers are being diagnosed in very early stages, so the cure rate is very high. So there is a sea change in the treatment and the diagnosing of cancer than what it was 10 years back. So most of the cases that we diagnose nowadays have be slowly moving to second and third stage than it was in fourth stage earlier. So most of the cancers that we diagnose today uh, can be considered as curable, and we should make an every attempt to cure the disease. And also the treatment initiation should be prompt, and unnecessary delay should be avoided. So when there is a suspicion, the next step would be to confirm that the patient has cancer. So this can be done mostly by biopsy or what we call as FNAC, that is to take a small piece of the tumor and examine it under the microscope and confirm that the patient has cancer. This is very important because this is the first step in starting the treatment for cancer. After this confirmation would come what we call as the staging, that is to identify which stage the cancer is in. Usually there are 4 stages: 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 being the early, and stage 4 being the last stage where the disease has spread to different parts of the body and it is there in multiple places. Nowadays, even in stage 4, we are trying to control the cancer and prevent its spread to other more areas, and also improve the quality of life. So once these two things are done, the staging and confirmation, then would be the treatment part. So I would be today speaking on cancer surgeries. Uh, and this would be the initial talk in our series. And for what we call as solid tumors, cancer surgery becomes a very important part of the treatment. Most of the benefit or cure, whatever the patient achieves, most of it is due to the surgery. So first, I would like to address why do we do surgery in cancer. So as I already told you, surgery is the most important part in curing a patient of cancer. So if the patient has a good surgery, there are very high chances of he being cured after he completes the other modalities of treatment. So curative surgery is one of the most important aspects of surgery in cancer. Then we do surgeries for very other aspects also, like we do biopsies. That is for if there is a suspicious lymphoma or a lymph node in the neck, we do a small surgery and take it out and send it for diagnosis. That comes under biopsy. And there are a small set of surgeries which we do to improve the quality of life of patient. If there is a tumor in the food pipe and patient is not able to eat. So we do surgery to bypass the tumor so that the patient can eat and his quality of life is improving. Suppose patient has a tumor which is bleeding, which is hampering his quality of life. We would like to do the surgery and remove that tumor and stop the bleeding and also improve the quality of life of the patient. So these are the reasons so as to why we do surgery. Next comes the how do we do cancer surgery? What are the important points and why specialist care is important in cancer surgeries? So as I said, surgery is the most important factor which determines the outcome of the patient. Outcome, when I say outcome, what I mean is what is the percentage of cure of the patient and what are the chances of recurrence. All this is optimized by a good surgery. So what is the most important part in a cancer surgery? So what we do is we remove the tumor. Along with it, we need to take some of the normal tissue so that we have to eliminate the chance of microscopic disease or the spread of the tumor. So the margins, the various margins are prescribed for various tumors. So taking adequate margin is an important part of cancer surgery. And next comes lymph node sampling. So adequate lymph nodes have to be harvested for each of the site. So that has to be done well. So these are the two factors that determine the quality of surgery and the subsequent outcome for the patient. Then comes when do we do the cancer surgery? Why this question comes is because not all tumors are small or in early stages. There are some tumors which are quite large, which cannot be removed easily without patient having some complications. Or sometimes they are so big that even if we remove, there is a chance that it might come back. In such cases, we resort to what we call as multimodality treatment. So nowadays, multimodality treatment is catching up in all cancer types. So here what we do is we sequence the chemotherapy, radiotherapy and surgery in a particular way so as to give the maximal benefit to the patient. So where our surgery has to be done in this sequence is also an important decision to be taken to improve the outcomes for the patient. So whenever we do the first stage, that is the confirmation and staging, whether to do the surgery immediately or whether to give the chemotherapy or radiotherapy first and then follow it up by surgery, these all decisions have to be taken correctly to give